to another episode of All Well. Today we are talking about mindfulness and how breath work actually plays a huge role. Something that I recently learned was that Wim Hof and Tummo are basically the same thing. Essentially, you do an inhale-exhale sequence for 30 to 40 breaths, and then at the end of the 40th breath, you fully exhale and you hold that exhale for 60 seconds, and then at the end of the 60 seconds, you inhale for 10 seconds and you retain that breath. And then that is the end of one round. As you progress through 3 rounds, you're going to extend that hold of air from 60 seconds to 90 seconds to 2 minutes as the goal. And it took me a while to work up to the 90 seconds even. It can be really challenging to hold that breath, but it shows you how strong the mind is. And that is why this type of breathing is such a strong and powerful tool for becoming more mindful and more present. Another form of breathing that's very important for mindfulness and that can be a huge tool is box breathing. And this is one that I use all the time when I might be nervous or some big auditions coming up. Really, anytime that you're feeling that anxious feeling rise up in your body, box breathing is something you can do anytime, any place. So it's literally a box: inhale, hold, exhale, hold, inhale, hold, exhale, hold. And it puts you kind of in this rhythmic state where you kind of have to focus on the breath. And this is something I actually learned through sports psychology. As an athlete in high school, I used to get very, very nervous at track meets, and it would actually hinder my performance significantly because when you do get nervous, even if you don't really realize how nervous you are, it's going to cause your muscles to tense up. You're not going to be able to execute that movement, that technique as you normally would in practice because your muscle memory is being a little bit inhibited by the increase in cortisol, the increase in nerves in your body. So one of the ways that you can kind of dissociate from the moment that you're in that's making you nervous is through breath work, because it creates this shift in focus to be fully on your breath and not on the environment in which you're trying to compete or conduct an interview, anything like that. So when you do the box breath, that's something that you really want to focus on, the oxygen coming in through your nose and out through your mouth, and feeling that oxygen and using visual cues to just kind of envision the air and keep your focus solely on that. So try these out and let me know how it goes.